All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And tonight, it'll be the Portland Trailblazers going up against the Indiana Pacers. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Mavericks, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, right now for the Trailblazers, they are playing great out of the gates. The NBA season is a marathon. Putting your team in a good position early will pay off later.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton is out there with Andrew Nembhard. Then there's Jarris Walker. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Siakam in at the 4 slot. And for the Trailblazers, inside we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Ja Morant is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Avdia in at the small forward position. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
For 3, here's Lillard. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Halliburton outside. Fires for 3. Portland with a rebound. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
The crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to duck it home.
Lillard outside. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Lillard. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Last time they met was in Indianapolis.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
They just committed too many mistakes. It was impossible to overcome.
Nembhard, good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Some nice passing by Indiana here. And here's Siakam for 3. And Morant clears the board.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Now here's Lillard. He picked up 24 points in their last win against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Here's Siakam. It's a 3-point game, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Donovan Klingon third.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Portland. Lillard outside. Shoots over Nembhard. Lillard can't get it to go.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Halliburton for 3. And Indiana misses again. Blazers trail by 3. To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
And at his size, Klingon is always an above-the-rim threat.
And here's Indiana now. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And in that one, the bench came to play. gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
Here's Nembhard. An 11-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
And he was outstanding getting to the line and converting.
Now here's Siakam. They lead by 1. Walker for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Pass to Kamara. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Outside for Morant. Another shot. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Sharp, he's checked in for Kamara. And Tim, the Blazers front office aggressively seeking wing depth.
Yeah, and in Denny Adbia and Toumani Kamara, they've got some ringers. They are still young and tremendously talented. They might be set at the forward spot for a decade.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Indiana trailing here. Siakam looking it over. The floater. Good D by Sharp. Portland has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. The drive by Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Pacers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Siakam outside. Zubats with a screen on Avdia. Siakam for 3. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Morant, pass to Lillard. Inside, here's Avdia. Siakam with the defensive effort.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Walker passes to Demar. Siakam against Avdia. Playing in with the block.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Clingan. They just learned that the hard way.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Henderson, he's checked in for Avdia. Then for Indiana, Toppin, he's checked in for Zubats. Oubre comes in for Walker. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nembhard. Just 4 to shoot. And it's rejected.
Yeah, boy, Henderson has a flair for the dramatic. What a block.
Back to Lillard. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Offensive board. Clingan. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, and Clingan is a gigantic player. He is so difficult to keep off the glass at times.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Brian?
The cagey veteran. Allie, thank you. Portland leading by 3. Sharp, a screen on Siakam. Lillard with the ball, and it's Toppin picking him up. Back to Lillard. Gets the first one to go. Now 1 for 7 on the night.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. For the Trailblazers, Lopez comes in for Clingan. And it's Avdia in for Lillard. Robert Williams checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Halliburton. Minute 32 left in the first. Toppin passes to McConnell. Back to Toppin. And it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, this is a tough choice here. You want to trust him as a coach, but that's his second early foul.
Thompson, he's checked in for Indiana. A minute 22 left in the opening quarter. Outside Oubre, 5 on the clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And the Pacers making a change here. Siakam's checked in, and the second free throw is good. Portland leading by 4. Here's Sharp. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Henderson, the pass to Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Oh, there's the alley. Here's McConnell. And rejected.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Back to Avdia. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. McConnell passes to Oubre. 16 seconds left in the first quarter here. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. He hits the second from the line. And he can't make it 3 for 3. Now here's Morant. He's off on the layup. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. TJ McConnell is out there with Nesmith. Then it's Obi Toppin. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Siakam in at the 5. McConnell, good. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Trailblazers. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Pass to Krejci. The 3 is up. The rebound by Nesmith. Indiana leading. Now here's McConnell. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance. McConnell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
Outside Sharp. Lopez, the screen to end the run. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Indiana.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
And one thing's for sure, Tim. Shaedon Sharpe, one of the most electrifying athletes in the NBA.
Yeah, B.A., he is a highlight reel every single night with plenty of runway left in front of him. I am curious to see what he'll look like when he's a finished product.
Now here's Henderson. 11 points for him last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
Portland shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Kamara.
Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. McConnell passes to Siakam. Here's Oubre. Second chance shot. Rejected by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Trying to find a way to get some easy buckets. You don't want to just think you can shoot your way out of this.
And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Number 1, the Blazers.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And here's Oubre from the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now here's Holiday. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Now Siakam. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. High percentage range, Siakam.
They hit a low percentage of their shots in the first quarter. They just came out flat. But give them credit. They've ramped it up, and they're winning this game.
Here's Henderson to the inside. Pass to Kamara. Lets the three fly. Again, the miss by Portland.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's McConnell. Some solid defense from Holiday. Blazers trail by 4. He's covered by Siakam. And Toppin pulls it down. The Pacers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Now here's Kamara in his last outing with 12 points. Here's Sharp. Drops in the layup for 2. Sharp's got his second basket on the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Siakam, pass to Toppin. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Portland has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Kamara. There's a screen by Kamara. Just 5 to shoot. Guarded by Toppin. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Oubre on the wing. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Oubre's got 7 points.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Henderson for 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Here's Siakam. Good on the shot. And now it's a 7-point Indiana lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Zubac, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Walker comes in for Toppin. Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Nesmith. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Clingan. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he casts a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out.
Now here's Oubre. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Orlando. Lillard against Halliburton. Zubac, screen. Halliburton misses. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. It's Lillard finishing at the other end.
On the fast break, Lillard's quickness makes him almost unstoppable, just beating the D up the floor.
Halliburton against Lillard. Clingan with the block. And here's Avdia. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Now here's Nembhard. The kick out to Walker. The 3. Avdia pulls it in. Now the Blazers moving it up. Kamara with it. Oubre picks him up. Morant against Halliburton. Morant, the pass to Lillard. Shoots over Nembhard. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 6.
He's known for the long ball, but Lillard every bit as effective in the mid-range.
Pass to Zubats. Halliburton outside. From behind the arc. Yes! Tough points from Tyrese.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Clingan with a screen. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Indiana with a rebound.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Oh, Morant with the block.
Oh, the energy Morant has is just insane. Using it there on the defensive end to swat the shot.
Indiana's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
Thanks to the AT&T connected cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Now here's Clingan. He's got 6. Pass to Morant. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana leading by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Halliburton outside. Puts up a 3. Avdia pulls it in.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
What an athletic play from Lillard. More than capable of just jamming it down.
Halliburton for 3. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Morant. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before.
The previous play is under review.
He got it off in time.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Portland, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. Coach, what's the message that you're going to deliver to the guys in the locker room?
You know, we just got to maintain energy. We're playing against a team that's a really good team. We got to keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Energy is something you can control. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
And taking a look at the Trailblazers, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Indiana trailing here. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Damian Lillard out there with Ja Morant. And it's Avdia in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
Here's Morant after Indiana picked up the 3 with their last shot. And it's Lillard, that time on the assist by Morant. Lillard's got 13.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Pass to Halliburton. Looking to get it going. Rejected by Klingon. They get it back. Here's Siakam.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Sharp passes to Morant. Outside Kamara. Down low. Outside for Morant. Shot clock at 5. And here's Sharp. Walker covering. Sharp with it. Zubac's there. Oh, he misses the easy stuff. Walker passes to Zubac. Siakam gets double. Pass to Walker. Here's Nembhard. Zubac screen. Another 3 for Indiana.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Lillard looking around. There's a screen by Kamara. Now Morant, and stolen by Nembhard. And now Indiana on the fast break. Here's Siakam. Oh, Siakam with the power and body control.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star, someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Lillard outside. Good, and the setup by Morant. He's got 16.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Halliburton. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Halliburton. And it falls all over the rim and in. Halliburton's got his second bucket on the night.
It's beginning to seem like they've gotten complacent defensively. They showed much more intensity in the first half.
Morant, no good.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Here's Siakam. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
A long swing player, Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Morant, pass to Lillard. Another 3 for Portland.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Let's see what you got.
Portland making a switch here.
On the floor for your Trailblazer.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Walker for 3. Portland with a rebound. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
And the Pacers with possession here. Following the three-point basket by Portland. Pass to Siakam. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And the upcoming schedule for Indiana. On Friday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Toronto Raptors.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up. but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Now here's Lillard. 19 points in the game. Lopez, the screen on Halliburton. Here's Lillard. Rebounded by Halliburton. Pacers leading by 3. The teardrop. Siakam, and they get it back. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers. Ball. Portland has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. For the tie. That shot missing.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Lillard finds Lopez. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight.
I mean, a big guy like Lopez won't stop for contact. He stays strong and powers through.
Now here's Walker. And here's Siakam for 3. Nails it from 3. Siakam's got 18.
And that's his second 3 of the half. He is starting to cook from deep.
Pass to Lillard. Takes the 3. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Walker. Soft touch off the glass. Walker's got his second basket.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
Lillard passes to Morant. Lopez in the post. He's guarded by Zubac. Portland moving it around. Pass to Morant. Clock at 4. Morant on his way. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Halliburton on the wing. Another 3 for Indiana.
They're finally waking up from a sluggish first half offensively. This half, they've been much more efficient from the field.
Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Nembhard. And Lillard gets it to go.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Blazers trail by 4. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Nembhard.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Avdia comes in for Sharp. And Holiday subbed in for Lillard. Here's McConnell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Portland. Robert Williams checked in for Indiana. And so McConnell nails them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Holiday against McConnell. Avdia left side. He shoots it. Nice shot from the wing. Here's McConnell. 7 points in the game. 50 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Avdia against Oubre. Portland with a rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now. Holiday passes to Avdia for the lead. The rebound by Neesmith. Indiana's gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter here. And Williams punches it home.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Henderson drives in. Banked it in off the glass. Henderson's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Lets it fly. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for Indiana. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
And he runs their offense for a reason. He's got excellent vision. Wow, what a gift for his teammates.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got T.J. McConnell, Kelly Oubre out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Neesmith, and it's Siakam in at the pivot spot, manning the middle to tie it up. Keeps it alive, Kamara. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. Well, the Pacers shooting just 42% so far in the game. Here's McConnell. And he can't get that one. Excellent D there from Morant. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. They set the pick. Pass to Diakite. And that one drops. And it's a 4-point Portland lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And here's Oubre from the arc. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great.
How about that?
Oh, out of my way.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Toppin, a screen on Sharp. Inside. Oh, deflected. Here's McConnell. Nice D from Henderson.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Diakite, pass to Moran. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got rebound number 7 tonight. Sharp with it. Oubre picks him up. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Diakite. Morant finds Henderson. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Portland.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, you can also throw in what a great job they've done defensively, blocking and altering shots and just playing with a committed effort defensively.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
To the paint. Kamara, that's good. Kamara's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
McConnell passes to Oubre. Back to McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Sharp. The drive by Henderson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Whoa! Scoot! What a move.
Pacers trail by 7. McConnell passes to Siakam. Pascal Siakam throwing it down.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Here's Henderson. Pass to Diakite. Sinks it from distance.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
McConnell against Moran. McConnell goes in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. So Portland ends up going with a new group. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Zubats, he's checked in for Toppin. Walker comes in for Oubre. Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Nesmith. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. It's Abdia on the wing. He's covered by Siakam. Releases. Great awareness to beat the clock.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Clinging with the block.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Zubats against Lillard. Here's Holiday. No good from 3. Nembhard against Lillard. Siakam. Blocked. Lillard outside.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally. Oh, it's off! They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
Lillard against Halliburton. Here's Abdia. Halliburton rips down the board. Pacers trail by 8. Nembhard fires. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. Lillard against Zubats. 18 feet out, and the basket is good.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Trailblazers.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Damian Lillard.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Oh, it drops in!
Yeah, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Cashes in from 18.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Siakam. It's good. Morant with it. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Nembhard fires. Up again. And now we've got an intentional foul. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Here's Morant, and that's an intentional foul.
Fifth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2, John Morant.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're losing by 8. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
Against Halliburton. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Siakam.
Yeah, over the course of his career, we've seen Holiday's defense change games. I mean, that's how good he is at that end.
Rejected by Siakam. So the Trailblazers win it. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the craziest things. You know, you never know what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared for it. You know, so I've worked on my fair share of crazy shots, crazy passes, and, you know, you don't make a high percentage of them, but I made one tonight.
Practice makes perfect. Thanks so much, Dame.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Damian Lillard.